Oof, alright, hello everybody. Eureka, I have found it. Ah, goodness. So, Merry Christmas, y'all, and celebrating today. Not even really celebrating today. I've been wanting to do a Vintage Cube marathon for a little while here, and it just so happens that today is the only day I have free for that. So, we're gonna do that. Uh, Probably, I think 3 or 4 is what I'm planning. So we'll probably be going for a while here. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, hello, hello, hello. Bits hunted, numbit, Cameron. Glad to see y'all here. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing some Vintage Cube. Hopefully things fire off quickly. Yes, so we'll see. They're around for a while, but this was the time for Vintage Cube. Uh, if the client, okay, good. So yeah, I see people have made it in here. Let's go ahead and just start things off. Jenga at 40 trophies. My goodness. Yeah, we have a lot of people who have been playing Cube. A lot of people are interested in this. So, let's jump on in. But yeah, so we're gonna be going for most of the day. Like I said, I have 3 or 4 cubes planned, and that should be like 6 to 7 hours. Could be longer depending on how long the cubes go. Cubes tend to be between an hour and a half to 2.5 hours, depending on what deck you draft. Super aggressive decks can end really quickly. Super long, involved ones can be very lengthy. Like, mono red or like any sort of beatdown can end very quickly. Let's see what today's number 1 start is. Under the cut is Looter Ill Core. Above the cut, we've got Sphinx 4, Strix Kiki is 1. Number 1 Kiki. Is that worth picking up at the first pick? I mean, there's not a lot of super interesting ones in here. Like, a lot of these are Legacy Cube level, not Vintage Cube level. Nissa is very, very, very strong. Sundering Titan's always good. I don't think I can first pick LED. That's a card that's very likely to be awful. Like, here's the thing about LED. I want to say 70% of Storm decks don't want this card. You have to have a very specific, like the 1,000 Year Storm decks don't give a crap about it. You have to be like a Past in Flames Yogg's Will Storm deck to care about it. And, like, those seem to be the rarity. So, we're gonna go with Kiki start, see where this leads. This is an interesting start. Not one that I would expect. I like Gruul Signet. I like, not gonna feel bad about Oko, Bitter Blossom, Academy. The thing I like about Signet is that it does fix for Kiki, and Kiki is asking for fixing very badly. I feel like blue. So obviously, if we pick Kiki, we want infinites, right? And infinites with this include Zealous Conscripts in color, Resto Angel in white, Pestermite / Deceiver Exarch in blue. So things like that. We also have Eidolon of the Great Revel. Maybe this is a mono reddish deck. I think if that tables, we get to be told something. What's Lincoln? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. Please enjoy your skull and slime. I'm gonna go with the Signet. I love Signets a lot in this cube. Mana acceleration and fixing is a very... Ooh, the Goblin guy. I don't see anything immediately that wants the Kiki. Interesting. Kiora's follower. Kiora's follower is the comedy option. In the sense that that was That one's called the Pokecap maneuver, in fact. The wall of followers. Um, chart a course. Blue is a color I want with this deck. I don't think Goblin Guy is the speed we want. Caracas is dumb. We don't have a good way of beating that. Massazaw, thank you for the sub. Yeah, we're looking for Kiki infinites, Kiki plays, and kind of keeping ourselves open to that. Dig Through Time is another way to help with that. Another Signet. If we had picked Recurring Nightmare, Wall of Blossoms, or Blooming Marsh. Caracas is dumb. Sometimes, yeah. Caracas, as my good friend of the show Ryan would say, has bad play patterns in the sense that the card either does nothing or the card single-handedly defeats you. Like, there is no in-between on the power of Caracas. Like, either it's a plains or it's like this land that just says, you lose the game. And that's kind of silly in my mind. Miss Kelk, we can keep picking up these. But it's not a sideboard card because it's a plains. That's the thing that makes it so powerful, is that it's not a sideboard card. You just get to main deck it, and then your opponent auto loses to it if it exists. Miss Kelk is a blue card I like having because counterspells are like a powerful type of maneuver in this. If we pick off the blue in here, that feels good. I like Colonnade. I like Rabble. Interested to see if we'll put white in here. I don't know. Resto is obviously an infinite, but Narset, Parter of the Veil, Repeal. Narset tells us perhaps we can, again, if we're in red, perhaps we can find some wheels. It's not as great if we're trying to search for creatures. Repeal, Direfleet, Daredevil are the other options in here. Flicker Wisp does not work with Kiki because it's slow. It flickers till end of turn. Otherwise it would. But it's a slow flicker, which is probably better. Yeah, I like Narset because a lot of decks have problems with Narset's passive. And if we can end up with a heavy amount of non-creatures, it'll still feel good. Blue still looking good. There's all the Storm payoffs. Bonfire of the Damned, Sower of Temptation, Ancient Grudge. I don't feel bad about Sower or Ancient Grudge here. Stoneforge, I guess, is notable in here as well. We did see one going by. Stoneforge is one of the only, like, white cards I feel powerful enough to, that feels like it. That's a good emote. Nice. Good cube emote. I'm going to trust my gut here. My gut says Ancient Grudge. Ancient Grudge has got a lot of power behind it. Well, alright, white's got a lot going on in here. Ancient Grudge is something I'm never sad to see in this cube, and we already have Signet to fix with it. Trinket Mage, Sword, I don't really care for much in here. Like, we don't have anything for Trinket Mage to grab, but that doesn't mean we won't find anything for Trinket Mage to grab. I'm seeing that red, and it looks very just out of here. White looks a little open, but white's always open in this cube. Force, Baleful Strix. Don't feel bad about having Force. Didn't feel bad about Looter, Ill Core. Force helps if we are, we are a combo deck. We are a deck that's going to want to, stop our opponent from interrupting our combo play. Manifestly will have creatures soon. Who knows? Could just be the combo 4 creatures, and then that's the deck. Really? Nobody's trying an Academy build yet? Then again, do I want to try on the days and then, like, maybe off of the Kiki? So I'm looking for Young Pyromancer is actually what I'm looking for to go with all this. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking for Young Pyro. This is what the deck has turned into. It's not a Kiki deck. The Kiki is something. Yeah, okay, let's try the days. Let's pick up the Terramander, because that's the type of card we want in this style of deck. because we have a lot of instant sorceries. This can be one of our game ender threats. Thing in the Ice, same effect. Let's put a relic. Disenchant's more castable. Okay. Last pick. Nobody respects. You have to, again, the power level of this cube leads a lot of things. Alright, auto-picking a Mox. What do we got? A Gush. Torrential Gear Hulk looks really, really strong. I also would love Scalding Tarn out of this. Top would be good because we have a Trinket Mage. But Mox is Mox. Like, that's something we just have to... So, okay, what do we want out of this pack? I want Gear Hulk. I want Top. I want Scalding Tarn. I want Gush. I'd accept Sweltering Suns. That's about it. Thing is, there's also a lot of power in here. Council's Judgment is the only white card that people might actually play. This is a strong walker. Anything cheating things into play is going to play this. What does Trinket Mage do with artifacts? Finds a 1 or less cost artifact. Puts it in hand. So it grabs the Mox Jet from here, but it would also grab Top if we had the Top in the deck. So. Yeah, so I'm going to pick up the Mox because it's a Mox. It'll help us accelerate to plays quicker. Getting proper around the wheel. Tinker is the only blue card. Sneak attack because, wow, this is just not... This is not interesting to me. Nothing speaks to me in this pack. I don't want Grim Lavamancer. I think Grim Lavamancer is the only card in this pack that even remotely speaks to me. To sneak attack Kiki. We did see our opponent do that last time. It is a possibility. I don't know. Is it too early? I could pick up the sneak here. Like, this wouldn't be... Like, if I'm passing up Grim Lavamancer, I don't feel bad picking up sneak. And then maybe we can get something... Like, Sneak Attack is so powerful, maybe we can find cards that work with it. Like, there's already Woodfall Primus and Atarka in here. Like, we saw Kozilek in the last pack. We can find things that work with Sneak. Battlelands, Control Magic, Faithless Looting. Chandra Torch. Yeah, I like the red in here. I'm thinking about the looting. Because, like, again, if we're a deck that's looking for some specific cards and also instants and sorceries to play to get engrave, I would not feel bad about that. Medibot, thank you very much for the sub. And if any of y'all swords wants to jump on in, I am in the chat for that, so... If you are interested in joining, even for part of this is going to be a long day of cube, so if you want to jump in for some or such, I would appreciate it. Counterspell proper Chase. Smuggler's Copter, Worm Coil. Love Counterspell proper. Jace is very good. Especially, like... Alright, sounds good. I passed up a looter earlier. Our win con is going to be some sort of combo. We don't need win cons. You win the game by making your opponent concede. Counterspell? Maybe just Counterspell proper. I don't know, this is a little tough to me because I love Counterspell proper, but Jace is so powerful. We don't have a lot of instant sorceries I want. I'm gonna go with the Counterspell in my mind. Hey! Here we are. Alright. Checkbox. That's our win con. We don't need, I don't need win conditions if I have Kiki Pestermite to end a game, right? Like, I can just play control up until the point where I find those. Lightning Strike is very sad. I would play it if we tabled it, though. I'd play Swift Spear, I think. Welder, Show and Tell, Skull Clamp, Duretti. Oh, Duretti's just looting? Tooling? Tool 2? Skull Clamp doesn't, so Skull Clamp is tutorable, but we don't have a lot that, like, I like with Skull Clamp. Like, you know, well, I'm not gonna clamp Pestermite or Kiki. I'm not gonna clamp Terramander unless it's on. Maybe I just grab the Welder in case something comes up. Season. Alright. I also have Ulamog if we want to go into our sneak attack. I don't hate Season Pyromancer. The card's, again, like, if we can just loot forever to find our win con, I feel really good about that, right? Like, I guess that would have given us some really good fodder for the Skull Clamp, huh? Do I want to try the sneak attack thing, or do I just want to accept Kiki? Like, Kiki Pestermite is a win con. Okay, an Artisan. Palancron. I'll grab that. That's like both sides of it. That's like another sneak attack, as well as another, like way to Kiki combo and like some other powerful things. That seems fine. We find Annihilator, we snap it up, yes. Palancron is, yes, Mana Acceleration. Wait a minute, is that infinite? That's infinite mana. Ooh, let's do dumb things. Whoa, yes, yes, yes. Yes, absolutely. Torrential Gear Hulk, especially if we can sneak it. Yeah, I'm cool with the Gear Hulk as one of our only pieces of top end. I don't really care about anything in this. I will grab Stone Coil Serpent. White is still very untouched. Our deck is almost finished, and we have one... Yeah, we pick lands very aggressively in 3. We've only seen, I think, 2 duels. One was a Scalding Tarn picked in, like, pack 2. And, like, pack 2, pick 1. Sure, I'm actually gonna play that Lightning Strike. You're not getting last pick Children. Alright. So, things we want. Lands. Wheels. Emiria Angel, I don't understand why it's in the cube. This has been cut from mine for a long time. Like, it's not... Like, I don't like... Like, Emiria Angel's just so slow. I don't know. Wow, this is just not a very exciting pack for what our deck is doing. It might just be that Chain Lightning for some more removal. I don't want to include more big things. No. The only cards I want to sneak in, I absolutely do not care about sneaking Frost Titan, because that's thinking too small. Like this, sneaking Frost Titan is like normal brain. Then you have like bigger brain, which is like sneaking like Ulamog, new Ulamog, and then the giantess brain is, you know, any Annihilator, and this is just too low on the brain scale.
Not enough brains.
Not enough, yeah, just not enough brains there.
It's got a brain, but it's just the one?
Right, it could be a lot more brains there, and it's just not. Alright, hello. How are you doing today?
I'm doing alright. Merry Christmas to you, Slayer.
Thank you.
So we're on red-blue nasty combo time.
Nasty combo time indeed. So what do we got in here? We got some more burst lightning style things. Electromancer, which actually doesn't do too much for us. Signets?
Uh, yeah, we got that, half on color signet.
Yeah.
Um, Riftwing Cloud Skates is thing you can do on turn 2.
Yeah, we're not really hard up for things
But
to do on
yeah.
2. I'm gonna pick up more signets so that we can try to get to the the powerful stuff quicker.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
all right. This pack contains a powerful element for us, and that is
ooh.
another way to infinite with Kiki Jiki.
Yeah, that is the Zealous Conscripts. Also just fine on its own,
Every
as it
time
turns out.
I have seen Zealous Conscripts a lot in this cube, and like 80% of the time it comes down, it steals a walker that is about to ultimate.
Right. And that's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
That rules. So it's something that's certainly, like overwhelmingly the pick in this pack, as much as I do love some of the cards in here, because it works perfectly with your combo,
Yep.
and it's also just really good
Yep.
for like just even for just a controlling deck that's going to get up to that much mana.
Yeah. All right. Fully
This
off
one.
color signet. Small, but not the smallest Jace. Ancient Tomb?
Uh, how often? I guess we can make use of double diamond reasonably often.
Yeah, like, I mean, we have 2 signets for the opener on that, and like, hmm. I'm not seeing anything else in here I'm interested in. So it's at least a 3
Yeah,
easy.
it's that, or if you really wanted 3 Jace for some reason as a slow draw spell,
Yeah.
which would not be terrible, but it's
All right.
ooh.
So Image stands out to me as a card I'm always happy with. More partially on color signets. If we want more things to kind of help out the red cost in Kiki and such.
Yeah.
Phantasmal Image will die if it's targeted, so it will not do anything with Kiki. You can't really.
No. It is fun just with other stuff you got. It's sort of a like middling combo piece instead of your like instant win combo piece.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna, just because Kiki's triple red, I'm gonna pick up this Signet and keep.
That's fair. Having Kiki as soon as possible is a good way to make sure that your deck wins.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, okay. Uh.
I'm seeing.
Wait.
Okay, so like the obvious is like, of course, it's Treasure Cruise, but let's take a moment and just think about Blast Zone.
This would give us an answer to not just aggressive deck, but um, like Mana Dork deck. And that could be interesting just for that. Like, we already have Dig Through Time.
I do.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by trying out the Blast Zone
Right?
here.
Like I'm not even saying that we got to mainboard it, but
Yeah.
I think it does something that our deck doesn't do yet.
Yeah. All right, here we've got Opposition and Frantic Search, and then let's.
Choice of lands.
Yeah.
I don't think we don't have any fetches, so that Hollowed Fountain is not too interesting.
Yeah. I like digging. We are a deck that contains a combo, so.
Yeah, Frantic Search, going a little card negative in favor of deeper is just fine for the combo deck.
Yeah. All right. So the bad news. This is the last pack with new cards in it. The bad news for our deck, and the thing that's probably gonna get us at least one of our games, is that we have no fixing in our lands.
Ooh, yeah, that's a little spicy.
Yeah.
Um, mhm. How about that? Well,
Probably just grab Progenitus or something. I don't really care about too much in here. We need to deal 10 damage to an opponent. Alright. And no cards on a
Yeah,
color, we get a Maze of Ith. That's fine.
yeah, that's honestly for a deck that wants to not die.
Yeah.
That's just fine in the aggro matchup. Just slow them down.
Yeah, here we got a choice between Revoker and Glorybringer.
I like Revoker better.
Yeah, same here.
We have enough ways to win of like codes that say now you win. Now we
Right.
need codes that say the game goes an extra turn.
Yes.
Glad to see Booning on the wheel.
Yeah, that's something we might actually be able to make use of.
It's a powerful enough code that it's not out of the question.
Yeah. Alright. So we do have the combo at the end. We did find that. So that's a
Okay, so first sort of big decision for you is because you've got Kiki combo and you have a copy of Sneak Attack, and you have to decide how much of those parts you'll want in.
right. So the thing with Sneak Attack is that one of the combos it has 1 mana, Conscript's Kiki or Pestermite to let us go off early. It has, and the other thing it has, the only other thing it really has is Palancron Infinites.
Right, and that, like if we do infinite with Palicron, what does that buy us?
We don't have a X spell in the main. We have a Stone Coil Serpent is the only possible X spell, so I don't really care for it. It's not really
Okay.
that huge.
Doesn't have a particularly exciting payoff.
Right. So, like Gear Hulk, we can just cast as Gear Hulk because we have some things like Dig Through Time, counter spells, removal spells, etc. Welder doesn't do anything for us. Blast Zone does have X on it, but all it does is destroy permanents at that mana cost.
Also, it needs to already have that many. Like that's how you get charge counters onto it, and you also have to pay that much in order to
Yeah. Which,
pop it.
again, if we have Palancron, it has infinite untaps, so it's okay. But that's the only X in the deck, which is
Yeah.
not real. I'm gonna quick pull these out. 25, we actually don't have to make too many cuts. Yeah, how does Daze feel? How does Trinket Mage feel with 1 target? That's
How bad is it going to feel if you draw it without its target available?
Gray Ogre in Vintage Cube. Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah, that's. It does mean that you already have your marks, but it also means that you just drew a Gray Ogre.
Right. So, because this, we could do this and take out the Sneak Attack and just call it a day. We could keep in the Sneak Attack to be able to, again, more mana efficiently Kiki combo.
Because keeping in mind, as far as your 3 non-basics, Ancient Tomb does produce mana. Mazavith does not.
Yes.
Um,
So that has to be counted as a card if we're going to play it.
yeah. I think we have a lot of early game removal, and that makes me less inclined to just include it in a blind matchup if we're confident that we can win. On the other hand, it's if they sneak in a Gristlebrand, this at least prevents them from
Gaining them 7.
gaining their 7 back.
Yeah.
Yep, our color requirements start to look a little spicy.
Yeah, double blue and triple red, with no real fixing. That's part of the reason I'm thinking about the sneak attack is that it lets us kiki on, single
Yeah,
or
it
double red.
does let you sneak attack with only one mountain in play.
Yeah. I think the ice is good defensively, and it's what's the clause on chart course? Attacking. So like, but even if we don't have the clause on it, the card is still draw two, discard one. So
Yep,
like,
which is probably good enough
yeah,
for our game plan.
perfectly fine. All right, I'm gonna put the maze off on the side.
Okay, leave it in for a higher impact situation.
Yeah, leaving the Ancient Grudge, 'cause I feel like that has targets in every matchup. I'm not going to include a Forest for it. We're just going to count on we have a Simic Signet and a Gruul Signet.
Sure.
That's fine. They'll get there. And then we have one last cut. It's either like Sneak Attack, Daze, Revoker, something like that. I like Narset. Narset's got 16 cards in the main for the grab. Obviously, it's kind of funky because none of those are going to be the combo pieces, but they're going to be like good interactive pieces.
They're going to get you there.
Yeah.
So Days. As far as other counter magic, we have Counterspell Proper and Force.
Yeah, we have counter and a miscalc.
And a miscalc. Revoker is likely to have something to do.
Yeah, Revoker is almost always on between like opposing planeswalkers.
Yeah.
The fact that it can name mana abilities, so it can turn off things like signets, can turn off things like boxes, etc. We could cut out. Yeah, we have ways to win if we don't Kiki off because we have like Terramander and Thing in the Ice, Torrential Gearhulk, a couple big, things to finish a game off. I'm considering just cutting the sneak attack.
Okay. Willing to either get the triple red for Kiki properly or win without Kiki.
Yeah.
It is a card that it's an enchantment that doesn't do anything, which means we should clearly leave it in.
Of course. Color requirements are slightly towards blue because there's a lot of double blue and then one triple red card, and that's what makes things awkward. We can play the Ancient Tomb if we want to be able to play these signets early. That's not the easiest question.
Yeah, 2 red signets, 1 blue signet.
Yeah.
You have a lot of double blues.
Yeah, there's a lot of double blues.
And again, we're not so heavily on Kiki that we cannot win without it. We just very much like to be able to use it.
And if I go 8-7, that puts me at even.
Yep, 9 and 9.
And then the question is again, like, where does Ancient Tomb fit in all this?
Honestly, I almost want to say that, like, because you do have some kind of serious color requirements going on, that it would have to be Blast Zone out for Ancient Tomb.
Okay, I think actually that's a fine swap. And I think we make this, like, so this is like, okay, our opponent is on, like, a deck that's burning us down. Let's bring out Ancient Tomb, bring in, maybe Maze of Ith or Blast Zone. We swap that slot out depending on the match. And I feel like the fast mana is going to get us there a little bit more in the abstract.
Okay.
So, let us finish this up. This looks fine. So we need...
This is, I guess, to be perfectly direct about it, this type of deck is not one that I ever play, have any experience playing. understand properly, or so maybe take none of my advice on this.
That's all right. This is something I'm only very. Yeah, I only know this from
Okay,
like, playing
good. Then
against. This
then
is
I will give you no advice, and you will take none of my advice.
all right. I think this looks fine.
Okay.
Like I here's the reason I think this looks fine. It's perfect colors.
It is all the color you will ever need.
It's double blue and triple red. All right, let's. I can't see anything happening that I wouldn't be able to just lightning strike on the next turn. Okay, yep, their own signet.
Outstanding. All right, so they're showing blue and black, maybe green. You never know with signets.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off in case it is real.
All right.
So Golari signet. And I tapped left up the double blue for obvious plays.
Yep.
Red is the
Okay.
we let that resolve and we just lightning strike it. That's
Yep.
yeah. Ooh. All right. Exciting.
All right. That's a fine card to have in hand.
It means like a drawn Pestermite is exactly what we ordered.
Yep. That's
Okay.
there's at least one card in our deck.
Okay. All right. Our opponent's on colors and mana.
Opponents on big plans. They got
Yep.
10, 11 available next turn.
Yeah.
So, be careful.
3 cards left in hand. I would assume one of those is okay. Well, they can't be playing Sundering Titan. I'm just gonna rule that one right.
Yeah, that would be a pretty unusual play.
Right.
Could be a Colossus.
There, Grab Forest, please. Underground. Oh, that's not Forest. Okay. Well, here's.
I mean, they have. Wait, no, they don't have their green. That's right. You turned off the.
You turn off the signet.
That's brutal.
And I don't know if green is a real requirement.
Yeah. Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Uza High Lord Artificer.
No, this casts spells for free and makes a 4. No, I'm just not. We're not having that.
Yeah, that
Oh.
Oop.
I'm happy with a torrential Gearhulk off the top.
Yeah, that is a second counterspell.
Yep.
Or lightning strike, depending on what we need. Probably counterspell.
Yep. And honestly, what we actually need, a clock.
Also, that is a non-flying Mahamati.
Yeah,
like that guy. No.
we have them dead. So I resolve Torrential Gearhulk here.
Yeah.
We play Counterspell. Next turn I Kiki, copy Torrential Gearhulk, copy Lightning Strike, attack
Copy
them.
Lightning Strike, attack with 2 Gearhulks, and that's 13.
Uh-huh.
That seems okay.
Thanks, Kiki.
Right? Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker.
Oh, sorry, I need one more red on Kiki. Then we copy Torrential Gearhulk. We target Lightning Strike. It is an instant. We blast our opponent with it, and our Gearhulk has haste. And crushing. Okay. So our opponent has like these like blue kind of,
Opponent's playing
haymakers?
shots.
Haymakers? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shots. I like that. Okay, what do
Oh,
we
I was saying shops, but
shop?
yeah,
They are playing
but,
shops, yeah. Okay, so we have
yeah.
anything that's like we don't have anything that's super great in the sideboard immediately. Like if we could do some welder shenanigans. Yeah, all creatures are spells, thankfully for us. The ability to counter Urza and counter things like that. Okay, I like. I want to see Ancient Grudge in this matchup, I guess, is the answer.
Yep, that is one of our stronger cards
Ancient
against our opponent.
Ancient Tomb feels good. Blast Zone doesn't really with their
Blast Zone not gonna do much for us.
Maze of Ith. Their haymakers were more of a. We're not big attackers. They were
Value cards.
yeah. I mean, I guess they also can big attack, but
Yeah, but even a pacifismed consecrated Sphinx is drawing your opponent too many cards.
okay. This is a weird looking one.
This is awkward.
Off blue on Ancient Grudge. Is that keepable? A lot of mana. This is close to me. I like basically the only reason I'm even thinking about it is because I know how powerful Ancient Grudge is.
Right. Ancient Grudge is one of your best cards in this match. You do have 2 blue spells and no blue sources.
Yeah. Let's find some better things to do. Anthony Carnstrom, thank you for the sub. Okay, this has like a turn 1 signet, a couple active items. We could probably get rid of the thing in the ice. Because they're not an offensive deck, we don't need the like creature bounce and whatnot.
Yeah. Being able to turn 1 signet is
Yeah.
or turn 1 whatever we end up needing turn 1.
Yeah. Happy about this. This gets us Revoker plus Lightning Strike up. I don't think I want to blind Revoke.
No.
There's too many good targets.
They're in a your opponent has too many different things. It's not like there's one artifact or it's not like there's one card that's beating you down.
Yeah. So for okay, there's that signet again. What a blue. Alright, I'm gonna Revoker the signet again, because I want to, again, slow our opponent down. And this does get us an offensive threat. So we still have Daze and Lightning Strike up. The reason I like this is if we hit the signet and they go like land Urza, we can Daze that.
Yeah, being able to actually get days off against the big mana opponent.
Yeah, like, so here's a Thran Dynamo. Oh my god, green. Yeah, and there's Urza. Alright. So I don't even need to return the
big
land.
money, big prizes, yeah.
Let's hardcast a Daze at Urza. Thank goodness. Would like to draw a land. Okay. Good. That means Daze is on again.
Yeah. Your Hulk. Yeah, there's enough reasons for us to not just slam our 5/6 into play.
Yeah.
As much as it's nice to slam a 5/6 into play. Alright, you got some salt.
Okay, Emery, which is pretty strong. It's fine. We'll probably just lightning strike Emery. So Emery mills 4, and then can cast artifacts from the grave, or can make
Yep.
artifacts castable from the grave. Coercive Portal, Metamorph, Hangerback Walker. So
As well, find things for our opponent to not be able to cast.
yeah, would
Because
rather not.
they're in the lake now.
All right, so we have Gear Hulk for. I'm probably casting Gear Hulk no matter what on the next turn. Just
want to get the 2-turn clock.
I want to push at our opponent. I don't want to let. Okay, there's Consecrated Sphinx. That's a pain. I can't even attack over that.
No, you will.
Gear Hulk. Okay, well, I'm gonna Gear Hulk Lightning Strike my opponent's face. Or. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so there's a couple different lines. First is, like, if we draw into Zealous Conscripts, we can win immediately just by stealing it.
Yep.
If we draw into Chain Lightning, this is tough. All right, I'm gonna let that resolve, and then we're gonna still end step the Gear Hulk. I think I'm still gonna Lightning Strike them.
Yeah, that does give us, as you mentioned, some good outs just off the top of our deck.
Yeah.
Kiki being a fine draw. And just for the bonus 5/6.
Yeah. Dig Through Time is fine because that's not card draw.
That's very sneaky. It puts cards into your hand zone from the library zone, but does not draw them. It's a different zone.
So it taps me out for it,
Yeah.
but we absolutely want to Dig Through Time. So I can grab Force of Will and a blue card. I can grab Chain Lightning. Loyalty, thank you for the sub. And Cuboid, thank you for the sub as well. This is a question. So if I grab that Chain Lightning, then I could, like, attack with Gear Hulk and kill their Sphinx next turn. If I grab the Force, I can stop one of their next plays, but, like...
Right. I feel like trying to get that Sphinx off the table is your path to victory, because it's just going to keep drawing them cards.
Yeah, I'm
gonna that's how you
Chain
lose.
Lightning, and I think I might grab the Pyromancer?
Yeah,
drawing Us cards is painful with that Sphinx in play, but it should be dead by the time I cast it, so...
Right. If we don't kill the Sphinx, our odds of winning are way down anyway.
Yeah, so let's assume we're killing the Sphinx. So they get to draw... So they're at 5 cards in hand. They don't have their Monolith. They only have 6 mana. All 5 colors available, but they can't do a couple combinations, black and green are on the same.
Did you mean to attack with the Gear Hulk there?
No, because I can't cast the Chain Lightning.
Good point.
So
tapped out. My bad.
I could have just to... Oh. This is horrible. Absolutely dreadful. Game, set, match, right? Like, that's...
Yeah, okay. That beats us.
That steals our most important card. And the only actions I can take involve drawing 1,000 times.
Okay.
Let's see the top of our deck. The only out I think we have left is doing some sort of infinite, which we do have access to, obviously. Alright, I'm gonna give us one turn to see if we've got the infinite. It'll show them a couple cards, but because I don't think we're 100% dead, I'm okay with that. Yeah, just drawing Kiki Jiki off the top is basically what we would need to do. Burning... I don't think we care about Dak because this game ends in one turn.
Yeah, Dak's not going to steal anything else that is too important.
So I'm just going to burn them because that opens up a line that wins us the game with Zealous Conscripts.
Yeah.
Dak? Yeah, Dak. That's Dak. Duck here is a good friend. Alright, so Seasoned Powermancer is a powerful card because it says discard 2, then draw 2. And, if I don't have a hand... Yep. Sure do have a lot of cards in hand. Alright, so I'm off red. If I draw Pestermite Kiki next turn, we can win. So, that's what we have to do. On the plus side, Faithless Looting means we have like 4 different shots at that.
Yep.
On the downside, our opponent has 10 cards in hand and we'll have 16. There's no way they don't have a counter. They might not have built their deck with counter spells. I don't believe we've seen a single counter, and until we do, I don't believe they exist.
I don't believe
Yeah, like
in a cat knocking a spell off the table.
That's not happening.
That's how could it? Why would there be a cat?
I've not seen a cat.
I don't see any cat. I would have noticed. I would have given the cat a hug.
Yeah.
Blessed beast. God's perfect assassin.
Maybe that's why we didn't notice. But
Wait.
Okay, so a powerful move they could do, target us with the Dak to make us draw 2, discard 2, and then trigger Sphinx for a draw 4. Now for them, that would draw them a billion cards. And for us, that would get us closer to possible Kiki.
Yes.
So hopefully they do that. I would love it if they just drew 4 cards by...
Yeah, drop 4 cards,
Yeah.
pal. keep honking. Keep honking, I'm finding my goblin.
All out attacks. This tells me I don't want to take the Gear Hulk attack. It's fine. Powermancer has a buyback.
Yeah, has a ability from the yard.
Yep. We've got some sort of instant here. Are they... Ninja? Ninjutsu.
Ninjas.
Ninjas. Okay.
Freaking fallen shinobi.
So
how did the ninja get that big?
I know. So this one steals 2 cards from the top. You can play them without paying mana costs. Now, this could be bad.
This could be bad or perfect.
Look, because... Now, the thing is, they can cast their Sphinx, but it taps them out. And if it taps them out, that's our opening. So, 2 cards entered the exile zone. It is Zealous Conscripts and Boros Signet. Conscripts being gone sucks. That was one of our other outs that did not involve Kiki, just as, like, stealing their plays.
Also, they can cast that whenever.
No, it is this until the end of turn. So
okay.
They have it for a moment. They can use it to have a blocker. They can use it to have a 3/3. The big thing there that's really nice for us though is again that wasn't Kiki gone. We still have Pestermite.
Right. I mean, conscripts off the top also would have been game
It
if they
yes.
were tapped out.
If they were tapped
Yeah.
out, it would have
So
been.
that's a little troublesome.
It's less than ideal.
Choosing not to untap another blocker.
No, they stole our Mox instead just to get more mana for their. I guess they want to get cards out of their hand because they're on 9 in hand right now. Use that monolith. They do have. Okay, that's not terribly huge. Yeah, okay. I mean, in the sense that it makes a 7/7, but play a land and then play Sphinx. No, they're. One off of Sphinx, and they just fractured identity. Right. Exile target non-land permanent. Each other player than its controller creates a token that's a copy of it. All right. If they name Kiki Jiki Beer Breaker with that Phyrexian Revoker, I guess we lose.
Good move.
Yeah, like well played.
Download complete.
That is a way we ought to lose if they.
Yeah.
Okay, they got our Signet.
Okay.
Now here's the thing: because of Pestermite's untapped, we're still safe. Like we'll get our Mox back.
Play Pestermite, untap a land.
Yeah, play Pestermite, untap a land. Alright, so the way we win here is Faithful Saluting draws us into Kiki Jiki Pestermite specifically. Okay,
It did not. Okay.
It did not. Okay. It's fine. Let's move to 3.
Okay. Let's try again.
Yeah, so yeah, so the combo here, for those unaware, Pestermite, when it comes to play, taps or untaps a thing. Kiki taps to make a copy. You tap to make a Pestermite. Pestermite make the copy, untaps Kiki. Kiki taps to make a copy. Pestermite untaps Kiki, makes a copy, untaps Kiki, and they all have haste and flying. Yeah, I don't really see much else we have that changes anything. Let's just roll with it. Yes, I'd like to play first. Extremely awkward hand. We have like 6 playable cards in here. Plus Revoker, plus Ancient Grudge. That's a lot of slowdown. Because I'm gonna try it with the Pestermite. This is questionable.
It's like, if we think of it as like, would you accept this as a 6? Like, just the Pestermite is not even in there, and it's like, eh?
Okay. We don't play Revoker on 2. We wait until something shows up for it. Smuggler's Copter.
Oh no. Well, I mean,
I can just lightning strike that.
you have options for dealing with that one. Also, they do have to crew it before it does anything.
Yeah, crew is an ability. What do they have that goes in that? Like,
oh, the lake.
playing the Mox here might have been a mistake because they're gonna steal. No, they. Oh, Oko. Well, that's what Revoker's naming.
Okay, no, Noko.
Yeah.
Revoco. Okay, give him the old Loco Revoco.
Yep, no-co. There's the green, by the way.
Congratulations. You get a food. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your Christmas brunch.
Okay. Oko Thief of Crowns is the name of this card. Not Oko the Trickster.
You know, they should really like let you click on a code and play for those sorts of things. Be like, type something in, or just like point at something.
That.
That one, whatever that thing's name is, that's what I named.
You. Can't play Urza, they don't have double blue.
Dude, Devlin playing an Oko list.
Look, I had all my Orgoths and my dice monsters, and then just Oko. It was pretty good.
Bandit Keith, Oko list.
Yep. It's weird, you know. 6 of the 8 top competitors were all on Oko. Is that worth my grudge?
That's like they get an extra card every turn.
Yeah, it's just them getting a card every turn. I think that's worth the grudge.
Yeah, that's... I don't want to give him a card. No cards for you, pal.
And Narset, but we don't have double blue right now, so like I can't. Like if I had double blue, I would have kept it and just let it go because you know Narset. But like we.
Yeah, that's the awkward part about our no island opener.
I could. If you wanted to be Galaxy Brain, I could have played Chain Lightning, dazed my own Chain Lightning, replayed Island Narset Go. However,
No. There's too many spells.
Yeah, but we didn't have days then either. Speaking of days, I really want this days to be, you know, live. They haven't quite hit their mana stride yet, so
Yeah, they're medium but not big.
right. So like things,
Medium.
there's some things we can still hit with it.
It's the small.
Ooh. Well, Oko's back on.
Well, dang.
Okay.
Food is green.
Mm-hmm. Ninjutsu? Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying what's happening.
All right.
Food became ninja.
Food is ninja, and what does ninja draw?
Just Kiki.
Dig through time,
Oh my god.
and that's for 0. Ugh.
Dig through time and a perfect blocker.
The perfect blocker's okay. I'm gonna daze the dig through time.
Yeah.
Like that's just not happening.
Oh goodness.
Sorry, you can't have top 7.
That one's ours. Where did you get it? It has our name on it. It doesn't have our name. It has Slyo's name on it.
Yeah.
It has Slyo's name on it. Oh dang.
So I can like blow out the shinobi for 2 cards. Problem is Oko still exists.
Right, and then get toasted by Oko.
Yeah. Alternately, I could Pestermite just to tap the Shinobi.
Ah, jeez.
I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna tap the Shinobi, just puts the Copter on. But then the Shinobi's not killing our ass. Really need to draw land.
Ah, jeez.
This is not a Storm deck.
What is our opponent's just too much value. Just put together the 5-color value pile.
Right.
And I guess that's okay. If you have enough duels. Which they have. No, they don't even have a ton of those. I think
they played a bunch of basics in game one.
Yeah.
They just naturally were 5-color, return 5. 4.
Like, oh, okay. I don't know. I don't understand this game so well sometimes.
Yeah. Nothing to do about Oko, because Oko's too big now. Yeah. Cat Skull. I'm just gonna pass it back. I'm gonna let them... I want to draw a Gruul Signet.
Hmm.
That gives me Ancient Grudge. And it would give me the triple red for Kiki. And then Kiki the turn after, please.
Yeah.
Two cards in hand. Another elk. Yep.
Oko just. How did they take a concept like Oko, whimsy fairy planeswalker who likes to eat, and then make me upset when he appears instead of very happy?
Right? Okay, so Copter's gonna draw and discard a card for them. They lost access to their Mox Pearl is green. That's a... Mox Pearl is green.
There you go. Says right there.
Yeah, it's right there. So they can draw and discard off the Copter. We're just gonna take the hits. They can't double Ninja. Colonnade, pass. Mountain's good. I can steal their Oko. I can steal... Hmm... Problem with swapping Mox is we lose our mana source. And then... Yeah, we can't steal Ninja. Oko can only steal things of power 3 or less. I could have conscripts just steal the Ninja and attack for 10.
And we get some of their cards.
Oh, they block with Thing in the Ice.
Oh, yeah, they block with Thing in the Ice. Thing in the Ice! Perfect
Yes, I know. Thing in the Ice.
So upset!
So the problem there is that Oko probably just represents lethal if I don't do something about that.
I mess up.
Maybe I do have to take my Thing in the Ice back. And give them a Mox, which cuts off my top deck. Yeah, maybe we can just flip Thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Can Kiki only target things you control?
yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, oh, what if we give away the Pastormite? We don't need it.
Well, the thing is, we have Zealous Conscripts and Pestermite in play, so we don't need both.
That's true. We don't need it.
I'm so worried about that fallen shinobi and. That's what I'm gonna do.
Just elkify the ninja.
Yeah, I'm an elk.
Yeah, you have a new job now. No more stealing. Only
Can't swap for the ninja. It has 5 power. This thing only swaps for 3 power things.
Fallen Shinobi is green.
Fallen
Mox
Shinobi.
Pearl is green. All these cards are green,
Yeah,
Slyo.
I know.
Where'd all these green cards come from? I only see one force.
All right. I think we get 1 turn. Like, this is the turn we have to draw Kiki, and they're gonna play. This is where they're gonna play their dang. Oh, Urza. All right. Yep, Urza Cruise Copter. Swing for 9.
Ouch, but not.
Not game, so I'm gonna let it through.
Man, when did this game get so complicated?
No! Orb!
Orb! Betrayed by Orb! I
Orb!
have to lie down now. I have to lie down now because I can't.
So our top deck just became Kiki Jiki 100% now. Yeah, so the reason I didn't block with both is because they can elk 1. And so it's like, well, you let them. Zealous Conscripts is green. Okay, let's move on. Strong match. That's Shinobi.
Shinobi.
Oko just sitting on 10, really bored looking at that knife.
Yeah, the font is blurry enough that when it's not when it's zoomed out, the 10 looks like an infinity symbol. And it's just like, oh jeez.
Oh god.
Oko.
Everything is green, everything is elk.
Everything is green, everything is an elk. Our opponent has a lot of just the haymakers.
Yeah.
Of various sizes. They had Metalworker in that deck.
Well, in game 1, they were like, here's my Metalworker deck that just ramps into like 1 threat, and it's like, okay, and then next game, like, well, what if we play more than 1 card a turn? And like,
what if I'm a domain deck? What?
What?
But why? Oh, you know, spells. Casting spells.
I mean, Oko is legal. Everything still is a 3/3 elk. Nothing has changed.
Even if I were to dare enter, I would instantly be transformed into an elk. Green elk.
Slyo is green.
No abilities. Medibot is green.
Yep.
I could go for a windswept heath right now.
What's in a windswept heath?
It's like a regular heath, but like they also do the thing where they put bubbles in it.
Oh.
So that's more poppily boppily.
No Monastery Mentor on 2, thank you very
Okay.
much.
So importantly, we have also determined what our opponent is up to. Which, green white plays Monastery Mentor. I might be
Yeah, plays
rushing a bit.
Ancient Tomb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and play Narset here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put some cards on the bottom of our deck.
Oh. I mean,
It's fine, we win without
what?
him.
With what red mana?
Yeah, we'll win without him. Now we know.
Now
That's
we
the
know.
thing.
Now we
know
know that we have a different plan.
Yeah. Now we know that I'm gonna beat them down with, Terramander beat down. Terramander's
Just
sweet.
absolutely get wild with Terramander. Opponent showing Bant.
Okay, that makes me feel good about Narset on board. They're going to go that Chalice into another rock because that's just what they are.
Alright, they got rocks.
4. I'm going to take Counterspell proper. That sounds sweet.
Yeah.
So Terramander is 7 to activate right now.
Yeah.
Bone's on
A little
13,
expensive.
though. Like, they've been using that Ancient Tomb, so...
Oh, yeah, they have.
We might... So, I think it might be worthwhile to play the Pestermite at some point just as...
Just as 2 in the air.
2 in the air.
That's...
I'm happy the more they keep using that Ancient Tomb because... is there only 1 copy of each card in the cube? That's correct. There's only 1 copy of each card in the cube for drafting it. However, we're playing against people who didn't draft with us, so that we might see overlapping cards. It's possible.
Turns our 12-turn clock into a 3-turn clock.
Yeah.
When you put it that way, astounding.
Right.
Thank you, Pestermite. Just ruining that
And
fellow's day.
we also have Miss Kelk as a pretty free throwaway to force if we need, just...
We just need things to stop happening.
What is this?
The Beast Within.
On Narset?
Oh. Maybe we just accept that.
I'm sorry, I just counter anything that they just...
Yeah, now we have full power on board. They want cards, but we
can't
have a handful of
counter,
business.
yeah, I have counter magic for days. I'm just gonna counterspell Chase. No, you can't have cards. Can hard cast that force.
Yeah, that's allowed. You might need to anyway.
So the cool thing here, Terramander activation puts it on a 5/5, so we'll have lethal. So all we have to do is,
Leonin Relic Water.
I don't think I care about that.
You got it?
Yeah, fine. I can tap that with Pestermite to make sure it doesn't...
Okay, yeah. Signet out.
Flits of mana.
You will lose the mana in your pool. I was about to say bolt off the top, just to finish the job.
Terramander ups.
Oh, that's yeah. We do have enough land and instants or sorceries in our graveyard.
I hope I didn't reveal hand there, but okay. So when we're counterspell the deck, that feels pretty good.
Okay, so our opponent is on some kind of Bant pile.
Bant with a lot of acceleration. So like Bant big.
But they didn't show us any big
No, there was
cards.
no big. But like they did show us Everflowing Chalice, Signet, Ancient Tomb, all of which are cards that scream big, you know? So
Right.
I could bring in Sword of War and Peace. That's really the only... Everything else I feel like we just kind of keep where it is.
Yeah, I feel like it was really the Ancient Tomb did a lot of the work
Yeah.
in that game.
Now let's make it happen. We'll see. We might move in, like maybe the Smuggler's Copter can come in or something like that.
That's a puzzle. It's like
Accepted.
one land, but
but like I see Miscalc Force, I see the Kiki combo. We'll draw the land off the top. Mox Jet, you're looking real swell, real quick. Alright. Mana's fine, everybody.
cool. Okay. Whatever. Magic is an easy game.
There's their own Signet. I'm not gonna play the Terramander unless we draw, ooh. No, I'm still not gonna play the Terramander, but I will play that Signet.
Keep it around as a potential force pitch.
But yeah, that's a likely. Especially with this hand, we're not gonna be like Terramander beatdown as much as Kiki combo.
Yeah.
So we got Miscalc for the big plays. We got Force for the biggest plays.
I need just 2 more red sources.
And then the game's over.
Yeah.
Ruins? Okay, so here's a cool thing. If we have enough mana, we can do it off 2 red sources.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, we can.
That's mean, but you can do it.
Yeah. So like right now, if we draw into a red source, the game is ours.
Because that's 5, 8. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because we need 7 total mana.
7 total mana, which we would
2
have.
of it's red.
Mm-hmm. See, you can see that
you want to just give him the goose. give him the full goose.
The goose.
Wizard, you terrible wizard.
Okay, their own ancient
Marauded by equally terrible goose. Thank you, Ancient Tom.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So we are on a clock.
Yeah, they can get that back on their upkeep. They won't be able to replay it immediately.
Ah, well, there's the red source, but
okay.
Yeah,
but that's okay. So we play it.
Yeah.
And
the next turn it's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we only force if it's so like if they played Mindslaver this turn, for instance, I would let it resolve. You know, if they play anything that does not directly affect our ability to Kiki combo next turn, we just let it ride.
Yeah.
Okay. So like if they Elish Norn here, we'd have to counter. If they Blow up all artifacts. Like,
Yeah, no, that would be.
we're doing this off of 2 lands, like, and every artifact source in our deck. Five. Everflowing on 3. That is irrelevant to our.
Okay, does nothing. Your card does nothing. Your chalice is so full, but you have no spell which you may drink.
Okay, so we would just want to go. Uh-huh.
Clicking mana symbols very carefully.
And then look, it's Kiki.
Yes, Kiki Jiki makes friends with a fairy.
This
Kiki Jiki make it. Yes.
I love that this entire play is off of 2 lands and every artifact in
2
our deck.
lands, 3 okay signets, and I don't understand Magic the Gathering. I don't know how this game works. Who made this game? I want to have a talk with them.
Phone call with Richard Garfield, PhD.
Richard Garfield, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Well, that was sweet. We got to do our combo. I like that our deck ended up just having pile of artifact mana on that keep, which was not a. It was a keep. Asmussen, they've got balance. We've got a nice looking start. Can you get behind this?
Yeah.
Ancient Tomb is kind of here to power these signets.
Tom is going to be here to start us at 10 life.
Search for tomorrow over there, sure. Ooh. The anonymous highlighted message.
Dang. Also, hell yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Frantic Search is a mana writ. With Tom around.
Yeah, that's messed up, but true.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright. Time for the search. Wonder what they're going to be going into here. Are we... Y'all are great.
Y'all are great. Bless y'all.
Yeah. Garrick? Gary? Okay, they just want to draw some cards and ramp. I feel it. I wish I could draw 3 cards.
Mm.
Ooh.
My favorite place to get dinner for 2 and 2 green. Schwarmanize.
So I can play that Gear Hulk.
But why?
Right?
Like, I get that it's cool to play a 5/6 at instant speed.
Because it would untap 4 lands?
Ooh, okay.
Sure. X equals 3. All right, we're just... All this is just leading to green suns for 3. You got it. I can probably
Yeah,
lightning strike any target that comes out from this.
Green Suns is a fine card. I like to cast it for a lot of different numbers.
E-Witness.
Okay, that's
E-Witness for Harmonize. Oh, this is just what's going on here, huh?
this is happening.
Okay. I'm just gonna... I'm putting the blasters on them. End step, lightning strike, you go.
Yeah. Gonna hit you with my Volton Bolt.
You're on notice.
Zap! The opponent doesn't understand what just happened. They're like, they hit me
I'm sorry.
with lightning?
Like, here's the thing. That's gotta scare you, right? Like, I'm sorry, you did what? Bolt me? Like,
Like, what?
why?
Wait, but you're a combo deck. Yeah, I am. Step one, zap.
Step 1, deal 3 damage. Step 2, deal 17 damage.
The number muncher combo. Just add up numbers. Can't call it a burn deck anymore. It's a combo deck.
Okay, harmonize the second. Yep, uh-huh. You got a lot of cards in hand, friend.
They know that they have to, like, discard cards, right? Are they just going to pitch Genesis or something like Galaxy Brain like that?
I'm just gonna kill this in combat. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, I cast the lightning strike for value there. That was the reason I did that. I did that so that I would have a thing to flashback.
Dealing 6 damage to your opponent for value.
You know what? Okay. That could have been worse. Because that could have been on the Kiki. So...
Okay. That also gets us, like, a land on the battlefield.
Alright, well now I'm gonna blast the Witness.
That's true. They were...
Alright.
They have sealed their own doom. If we get Pestromite, do we just win? Maybe?
Yeah, we do.
Also, like, Frantic Search extends the get.
I think we should just pull that trigger right now.
I'm A-okay with just Frantic Searching. Just being like...
Ooh, I don't think I have mana for Conscripts plus...
because that's 10 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do not yet have that.
We keep it, obviously, because we have 7 right now.
Do we follow up with Faithless Looting with our Floating Red?
So, hold on. Wait, actually, right... Hold on. Target permanent? We have one floating, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Untap Ancient Tomb.
You wonderful, wonderful person. I love it. I love all of the fake ways we have made a Kiki combo happen. I love...
It has haste. Ancient Tomb has haste.
Oh, we even have one to spare. We have somehow taken a fake combo and made it faker. This is a level beyond fraud. This is fraud too. We're doing something fraudulent in a fraudulent way, not
Mm-hmm.
just in a regular way.
Yeah,
Anyway,
perfect.
here's some shouty pirates.
So like our opponent just went like ramp, draw 3, tutor to redraw 3, and then pulled the trigger on Assassin's Trophy way too early. They're not going to do that again. They're not going to make that
Yeah,
mistake.
they. The upside is that means they will definitely let our Gear Hulk live.
Yeah.
And so we can definitely get some damage in with our Gear Hulk.
Yeah, because they're not going to make that. Like, you don't fall for that twice.
Yeah, unless they just have like a pile of like specific artifact removal, they will let us do crimes with Gear Hulk.
Right. I'm thinking perhaps bringing out a thing in the ice here. I don't know what all like.
What a thing in the ice.
It is a big win con, right? Like
It's big, but it's just sort of like it's slow. It's a little awkward. More things have to happen.
You can trade your skulls for emotes, or different skulls, or things.
Yeah. I gotta get my point system together. I gotta figure out what my points will be, and then make a picture, and then figure out how many, what I want to permit.
Yeah, I have it right now. It's just on the defaults, like, but
Yeah.
I don't know. By the way, this hand I didn't even like mention the keep because it's,
This is a strong hand.
turn 1 Signet go.
I was about to say like a little light on blue as the island appears. Like, okay, fine on blue.
Discard spell.
What is
Oath, huh?
Oath, huh? Okay.
All right. What if I boarded out creatures? So what if I just keep doing that?
Yeah, I agree. Creatures are goofy.
Yeah, that's weird.
We will only play creatures once we instantly win the game by doing so.
Oath against red blue takes guts. Hey, Signet. Okay, well, they do have artifact mana sources. Good to know. Alright, counterspell proper.
I'll love to see it.
I'm blasting your mutafold.
This is zapping. Oh no! Oh
no! What happened? Oh no! Oh, no!
Squish! It's okay. The slime is fine.
Squish. Squish.
Slime can safely squish a little. Slime can have a little flattening.
Squish.
Squish. Press.
Here's some cards.
I mean, these are all fine things to see. It's just like things to have.
Taiga, they have a lot of colors. Using Quagmire on. I guess I'm taking 2. What creatures remain in our deck? There are 7 creatures in the deck. Terramander, Kiki Jiki, Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm thinking about blocking, if I want to block that Quagmire here or not. Thing is, Pestermite is one of our best ways to win.
Right, it's much cheaper. Path to
Yeah.
victory. We're at literally 20 life. What happens if we let it through?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it through, because I want Pestermite because it's our instant victory, you know? I don't want to go off until, like, I can, because if they have Oath, like, they clearly have something going on, right?
Wow, we even have the flashback on this.
Yeah, so if they go ahead and...
Oh, it has Death Touch. Okay. I
Yes.
did not. Okay.
Force is a really good draw, because it means on the turn I combo off, we're forced with a... Like, we have a force backup.
Yeah.
At this point, if we draw into Kiki, we need one land, and then we can go off.
Still looking for the third bed.
Yep. At some point, I'll pull I would pull the block on this, but not yet. Regrowth on Mutavault, okay.
I mean, okay.
I might just counter that, because that's actually one of the more threatening things they can do right now.
Just have a 2/2.
Well, like, it turns their 7-turn clock into a 4-turn
Yeah.
clock, right?
Much smaller.
Feels funky, but I'm okay with that, because, again, the Oath puts us in a... Okay, Miscalc's good. Yeah, at some point, I will need to just kill off the Quagmire. Maybe I just take that next turn. Top. Okay. Yep, use the top. It's fine.
Spinning top. You think a top will save you? We got get. Whoa.
Don't mind me, just gonna hardcast Force on this.
Yeah, that has too much of a chance to really
Just knock us out the
just
block.
crumble like cookies.
Yeah, I don't want a 2-for-2. It knocks out. It means I can't Miscalc or Pestermite or something this turn, but I, I, I don't want that. What's the best they can do? Cast E-Witness and then lose the game because they're Oath triggers? Like what? Please put a creature into play.
Yeah, let us literally just solve the Kiki part of our equation. Thanks in advance.
Okay, triple red. So that does solve the Kiki part of the equation.
We have some options for trying to dig at the end of our opponent's turn.
Yep.
If we want to just...
So the reason I'm not pulling the trigger on Frantic Search yet is because, like, they did, like, that weird tap-top draw, which makes me think they have some sort of thing I might want to counter, so I want to hold up the Miscalc.
Yeah, certainly.
And I might want to cycle this Miscalc pretty soon here. Again, tapping the top. I can destroy it in response, but I don't care, so... That's fine.
So they really wanted to get their harmonize a little faster.
Yeah. And there's top again. I'm just gonna cycle this miscalc on step. Because I'd like to dig for Kiki, please. So they're leaving up Assassin's Trophy.
Which, okay, so if they have Assassin's Trophy, first you play Zealous Conscript. No, that doesn't work.
We don't have the mana for that. We could wait a turn.
We could wait.
Pestermite end step.
Yeah.
Again, I don't want to throw the Gear Hulk at an opponent who has a Oath of Druids. So
Yeah.
I know we can go off, but they're holding up. No, we don't have the mana to conscripts land from them. This is 8. We need 10 for the conscripts. Like that does not function how we want it to because we don't have the final land. I think we pass it off here and then we end step Pestermite tap down something. They're gonna top. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. If they leave up the same 2 mana.
Well, the thing is, like, attacking with Hissing Quagmire knocks out all their black.
Yeah.
Isn't there enough mana to Kiki, flash in the Pestermite, and go off in response to the trophy? That is not how the combo works, and that is not when you would trophy it. So we don't play the Kiki first, we play the Pestermite first, and then when the Kiki taps to do its ability, that's when you fire off your trophy, and there's no way we can respond in that window.
Yeah, we do not have an additional way of untapping Kiki Jiki.
Yeah. Okay, that's an untapped land and a shuffle for their top. Another black source. Okay, so they're heavy on black sources. Spin the top.
So
okay, good. If they're drawing something with the top, that means they want to play something. If they want to play something, that might tap them out. I would like to see attack with this in Quagmire here.
that would be overwhelmingly convenient.
Yeah.
I think they would still be on Assassin's Trophy if they did that.
They would, but Pestermite would put them off Assassin's
Trophy. Yes, that's true.
Excuse me? You're gonna put my signet on top of my... Okay.
Yeah.
And then they shuffled their grave away. Gonna...
Yeah, I think now's when you sneak in that Pestermite.
The game has ended! And they just conceded to Pestermite.
Joke's on you, we didn't actually have Kiki. We just wanted to mind game you. Alright, good job. We have performed value actions.
Yeah. Alright.
And I remembered why I don't play Magic anymore. It's because it's too hard.
There's a lot going on.
There's just so much going on.
Alright, that was sweet. Alright, draft 1.
All right. I will I'll be ducking out now, but thank you for letting me join you for
Yeah,
nice cube time.
thank you for joining for Cube Time. I'm glad that you have joined. It's,
Yeah.
it's been great.
Bless. Merry wizardness.
Crimbo. All right. With that, I'm gonna quick clip the stream. We're gonna go straight in round two. I will be right back. I'm gonna grab myself a drink, and then we're gonna go ahead and start up draft two. We're gonna be doing a bunch here, so enjoy. So I'll be right back.